Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel Cancermoonoracles. My name is Rosa and I am coming in with another weekly love read. In this video, Cancer, we're going to take a look at your person's energy predominantly. We're going freestyle with this reading, so if it resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe. Because it is a general reading, you can reverse the roles and this video will be good for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus Cancerian placements. To the cross watchers, again, feel free to take the messages as they best resonate for you. Heads up, Cancer, I began to shoot your video and I got interrupted. So the reason why the cards are like this is because I already began your reading, but I got cut off. So, and I really didn't want to have to start all over again because I just felt like I was already channeling really good messages from these cards, okay? Now, as you can see, we've started off using the animal spirit cards. And when I was shooting this, I just felt called to turn the bottom of the deck. And there, as you can see, we've got the raccoon and the nightingale as a result. So with that being said, Cancer, I'm going to continue the reading here. With the raccoon, you may be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. With the nightingale, you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now, I know that's not going to be for all of you, but for those of you that this resonates for, let me know if that's confirmation for you in the comment section below. For the rest of you, that's okay. It just is the energy of how your person is showing up at this time. Okay, doesn't have to be star signs, but this is the energy of how they're showing up. So what I was getting with the raccoon is that the person that you're dealing with in love, romance, who you're connecting to, who you're thinking of at this time, I'm getting a sense that they are very quiet with you. Okay, I do get a sense that this person is flying under the radar right now. So I don't feel like there's a lot of interaction, or I don't feel like there's a lot of communication between the both of you. And the raccoon to me is submerged in complete darkness. You know, it's a very dark card, so which tells me that this person could be avoiding you or could be hiding from you at this time. Now, for some of you who are tuning in thinking, yeah, like they are avoiding me and they are not talking to me, like what's going on with that, right? Well, I'm going to explain why. If you look at the raccoon, it looks like he's wearing a mask. So I don't want to, part of the reason why they're avoiding you is because they're out of alignment somewhere. You know, to me, this person's actions and words have not been aligning, and they're aware of that. Okay, they've been, I guess, showing up a particular way. And behind closed doors, okay, or when they're out of sight, they're totally in a different frame of mind. But with you, they're appearing a particular way. They're appearing a certain way. And I always say, Cancer, here on the channel, that actions speak louder than words. So if this person's actions are revealing to you that they are distant or they've gone quiet with you, it's because they're not being genuine to some degree. Or it could be that they are being genuine, but they don't want to give you the wrong impression. That maybe they want something more. Like I'm just sort of looking at all scenarios here. I don't want to jump too ahead of myself because I guess the cards will reveal the rest. But the nightingale here, the nightingale is sitting on a moon. This looks like a blue moon. And you are ruled by the moon. And birds to me are messengers. And this bird has his or her mouth open. So I do get a sense here that this person is avoiding communication with you or is avoiding talking to you perhaps about a particular topic. Okay, could be talking about feelings, it could be talking about this relationship. It could be that they're avoiding, facing accountability. I do get a sense that this person does want to communicate with you or talk to you. Okay, there is something here that they would like to get off of their chest. And the moon too, it's a cycle, like it goes through cycles, it goes through phases. So I feel like right now, this is the phase that they're in. Okay, the Nightingale, this is the phase that they're in. And even if I look at the black egg sort of offers some sort of form of protection. I sort of see it as a protective stone. So it could just be that they're protecting themselves, protecting you from, further hurting you. There's a reason why they have retreated or withdrawn. And I do feel like it's around protecting maybe you. And instead of sort of having this open and honest discussion, because sometimes having this open and honest discussion, it can be real raw and real tender. So instead of having this open and honest discussion with you, they're sort of revealing a truth through their actions. I hope that makes sense, Cancer. So, all right, well, I'll pop those two there and I'm going to put the rest aside and we're just going to see what the rest of the tarot cards want to say, okay? All righty. It could be too with the blue moon energy. I'm just sort of tuning in here, and the blue moon can feel like what, that saying, once in a blue moon. So there could be a chance of an unexpected phone call or text message coming from the person. It can feel like it's coming out of the blue. Okay. Yeah. So just putting that out there too, Cancer. All right, let's dive on in. Spirit, please show us the energy of the person that Cancer is connecting to and dealing with in love or relationship. Oh, you know what? There's too many cards and I don't feel like taking them, Cancer. Sorry, but I just don't. Okay, I saw the Page of Wands. Okay, so again, didn't want to show through, so they're hesitating on perhaps delivering a message or reaching out. I do get their higher self wants to, but their ego won't allow them to. Nine of Wands. Okay. Yeah. Nine of Wands. Spirit, please show us the energy of the person that Cancer. Oh my goodness, look at this. There you go. Page of Wands. But it's coming in with the Nine of Wands. Okay, so they're kind of like stopping themselves from sending this message or stopping themselves from reaching out. All right. Yeah, look at this. Five of Swords. There's a lot of internal conflict going on with this person, Cancer. There's a lot of internal conflict I'm getting coming from the Five of Swords. Yeah. And it's about whether or not they should send this message to you, whether or not they should reach out and maybe apologize. They could have done something here that was very impulsive. You know, the Page of Wands, he kind of acts first, thinks later. And I feel like if that's them, Cancer, I feel if they were impulsive here, they did something, without really thinking things through. I feel like they're facing the consequences of that with the Five of Swords. Okay, they're really facing the consequences of something here. And even if they were to reach out, like they're in turmoil about that because, where will it go after they do reach out? Because with this Nine of Wands, especially in this deck, there's some kind of a boundary here, or there's some kind of a block, or there's some kind of a limitation. It could be their own, or it could be coming from you, Cancer. Okay, it's a bit hard to know. Yeah, Five of Wands. Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This person could be going to other people and getting advice from many different people. I mean, we've got the Five of Wands, we've got the Five of Swords. It could be that if they are going to other people, it's confusing them even more so. Okay, because now they're like, okay, so-and-so is telling me this, so-and-so is telling me that, and it's too much. It's overwhelming them, okay, because they're lost in the noise. They're lost in the noise as opposed to tapping into their truth and what they want to do. I also feel here with the Five of Wands here that maybe the reason why they're holding back here, Cancer, is to avoid further drama or conflict with you. Okay, this person doesn't want to fight. They don't want to argue. They may potentially feel like if they were to reach out, okay, that it could, an argument could unfold, or it could break out into conflict. Not saying that it would, but in their mind, that's how they're viewing it, and they want to avoid that. Okay, they want, really, they don't want to fight. I'm not getting here that this person wants to fight. Not yet. Okay. Okay, so Spirit, tell us more. What is it that Cancer needs to know? Okay. I'll take the first card that I see, which is the Two of Swords. It's a card of conflict. We've got the Seven of Wands. Ooh, Cancer. Look what flew out of the deck. Queen of Cups. Okay. Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You may be dealing with water energy here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces also. So it could be here that they're viewing you. This person could be viewing you here as someone who is very protective of their energy. The Queen of Cups, as you've heard me say this before, Cancer, she's in a state of zen. She's kind of like chilling out over here in her own corner, doing her own thing. Even the woman in the Seven of Wands, she's kind of got this pink bubble around her. She's protecting her space. She's protecting her energy. In both of these cards, actually in three of these cards, the women's eyes are closed. Okay. Their eyes are closed, which means that they're viewing you as maybe really focusing on yourself or focusing on other things at this time. But the eyes closed also speaks to this person sort of not knowing what's going to come of this. They can't really see the road ahead. They can't see how this is all going to play out. So I feel with the Knight of Pentacles, okay, the Knight of Pentacles, he likes to play safe. So playing safe means here, as you can see, the Knight is on foot, which means he's taking the longer way around things. Okay, he's taking the longer route. I mean, let's face it. Walking is going to be a lot more slower than jumping on the horse. But this person is choosing to play safe and take the longer way around the issue. Okay, or it could be here, this is the reason why you haven't heard from this person, is because they're choosing to play it safe, Cancer. Why? Because they can't see how this is going to play out. Because right now they just feel with your energy that you're maybe coming across as unapproachable. Yeah. But this is the conflict right here, Two of Swords. This is a conflict. This is the back and forth. Do I, don't I? Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. But the reason why the conflict is here, Cancer, is because when I see the Two of Swords, it does ultimately mean that there's conflict between the head and the heart. And if there's conflict between the head and the heart, then this person is out of alignment. And so then you are fully in your rights to protect your energy. You're fully in your rights to say, hey, Rosa, this is why I don't trust this person. And if you're not trusting this person, Cancer, with the Queen of Cups, she's the most intuitive queen. It doesn't have to make logical sense. But if you intuitively can feel that something isn't right and that you should protect yourself and that you can't trust this person, then no one has the right to discount that, because you know what's best for you at the end of the day. I can't even tell you what to do or what you should do, right? Only you know what you should do. Okay. Look, I do feel that this person does care about you here, Cancer. The Queen of Cups is here. I do feel that they do care about you. But I do feel that this person keeps a lot of their feelings to themselves. So, all right, can we clarify, please? Let's just do a quick clarification here. I'm just going to come in with the mini right away. Okay. Can we clarify the Queen of Cups? Yeah. Four of Cups. They do care about you, but they're not willing to dive into a serious relationship here. You know, the Four of Cups, it's a card of, to me, it's like they're just happy to give you bare minimum. They're not invested in giving you much more than what they have. I'm sorry, Cancer. Now, they also know that if they were to reach out here, which is this cup, that you have sort of some kind of resistance. You have sort of like, you're protecting yourself. You're feeling guarded. You're feeling cautious. I feel like they care enough to sort of want to ask you what's going on, because they can sense that something's up. And I do see them wanting to sort of reach out. Can we clarify the Seven of Wands? Knight of Wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. See, I feel, Cancer, that this person knows how to seduce you. They've done it once. They can do it again because they're very good at it. Okay, the Knight of Wands is also an energy of someone who wants to take action to come towards you, or they're feeling inspired to take action to come towards you here. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. All right, let's take a look at this Two of Swords. Yeah. There's the Eight of Swords. So this person, their thoughts and how they're viewing this and whatever story they've got going on internally, it's really holding them back. Yeah, they can't seem to get past their thoughts here or their fears here. Again, this woman, she's wearing a blindfold. So this is a card with a woman wearing a blindfold, clarifying a card with a woman wearing a blindfold. So this person's having like some real difficulty seeing how this is all going to play out or how it's all going to unfold. Hence why they're avoiding you, Cancer. Can we clarify the Five of Swords? With the Five of Swords. Yeah, look, the conflict is here. Look, this person is struggling. Okay, they are struggling. And part of the struggle is at the time they acted maybe foolishly or impulsively, or they did something without not really giving it too much thought, because the Page of Wands is immature. Okay. But as a result now, this person feels embarrassed. Okay, they feel embarrassed, or there's some shame around something here. And that's the internal struggle, right? Because I feel like with the Page of Wands, ultimately this is at the core of who they are. So the struggle is, yeah, they felt like that's what they needed to do at the time. But their conscious here is saying, I'm kind of like embarrassed about it, or I feel bad about that. So let's clarify this Page of Wands. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. See, that's it. That's it. This person has a guilty conscience. Seven of Swords. They did something. They were aware of what they were doing. But they did it anyway. To me, the Seven of Swords and the Page of Wands, this is a guilty conscience. So if this person wants to reach out and talk to you, I actually feel like it's because they want to relieve themselves of their guilty conscience. But they also know at the same time that they need to tread carefully. Okay, because they're dealing with the Queen of Cups. Okay, let's have a look at this Nine of Wands. King of Wands. This is strong fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer. The reason why there is a block here is because this person can't move past their ego or their pride. Okay, they're embarrassed. They feel ashamed. Yeah, I don't feel like this person at this time could be capable of being mature with you. You know, I feel like they sort of want to avoid the seriousness of this situation. Why? Because it would mean, Cancer, that they have done something to upset you. And to think that they have upset you or hurt you it's too much for this person to deal with. They would rather, with the Knight of Wands, come in and be sort of flirtatious and playful and kind of banter with you and act like, well, none of it really happened. I don't want to say that either, but it's sort of a lack of a better expression, really. But you know what I mean? Does that make sense, Cancer? All right, let's take a look at your feelings. Let's see how you feel, and we'll grab a last parting message or advice. Okay, I'm just going to come in with a different deck. I'm just going to shuffle them. A big shout out and thank you to each and every one of you who have started following me on my Instagram page, my new Instagram account. If you would like to follow me there, guys, the link will be in the show more section below. Okay, there will be exclusive content over there that you won't find here or anywhere else. Okay. All right, let's begin. Cancer, how do you feel towards this person? Disappointed. 6 of Wands in reverse, 9 of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, this is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I know this is not going to speak for a lot of you, but for some of you, I feel like you're still angry. Okay, you're still angry, or you feel resentful here with the Knight of Swords towards this person. Okay, I do feel with the 9 of Swords that it obviously this person still bothers you because they're occupying your headspace. I do see you disappointed here. You've got the 6 of Wands in reverse. You're heavily disappointed in this person. This was someone who showered you and gave you a lot of attention, and now they're not giving you any attention at all. None. Okay, this person has let you down, or you feel immensely with the 9 of Swords here. These two cards, you feel immensely let down by this person. But you're allowing this person to still rent space in your head. My question to you would be, Cancer, why? Okay, I do see here with the Knight of Swords, for some of you, you would like to detach or let go, but mentally you're still thinking about this person. I feel like there's a lot of anger here that maybe you are suppressing, or maybe you haven't had a chance to get off of your chest. I feel like there's a lot you want to say to this person, but they're not giving you this opportunity to express yourself or say it. I don't see you reaching out and being the first person to make that move, but I feel like if they open the door even just a fraction, I feel like it will just come blurting out. Oh, Cancer. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave it. Let's take a look at your last parting message or advice. Cancer, let's take a look at your last parting message or advice, or whichever should come first. Spirit, what's the last parting message or advice for our beautiful Cancerians tuning into this channel? Let me know, Cancer, if this reading has resonated with you today. Let me know in the comment section below which part best resonated for you. And also let me know if I mentioned the sign of your person also, as it helps me to connect better with your energy for a more clearer and accurate reading. Let's take a look here. Wow, regeneration. I haven't had this card come out in a long time. Regeneration. I get very scorpionic vibes with this card. Every single time this card comes out, I get huge Scorpio energy. You could be dealing with a Scorpio here. But to me, the regeneration card is kind of like the death and rebirth. It's very Plutonian to me. it's very underworld stuff. You know, we go to the underworld. You know, the underworld is where we, you know, go off and sort of, you know, die and shed. And then we sort of come back from the ashes, don't we? And that's what I'm getting with this regeneration card, is that we go to the underworld to fall away, shed and die an old part of who we are. But the beauty behind this regeneration card is that you come back as the phoenix rising. So what doesn't break you only makes you stronger, okay? Yeah. I'm getting very phoenix rising vibes here with the regeneration card. So you're going to essentially be reborn. You don't fit the old paradigm, or you don't fit the old story, Cancer. Even if you look at the tree in this card, you know, the trees go through cycles where they shed their leaves, and we've got new leaves sprouting on this tree. So I feel like part of you is needing to shed something here, because I feel that the rebirth has already essentially begun for you, or you're in that transformational tunnel. Okay, you're going through the transformational tunnel. And when you're going through the transformational tunnel, it kind of feels like a birth canal. Does that make sense, Cancer? So that you're kind of getting squeezed through the birth canal. And it can feel very uncomfortable. And it's very dark. And we can't see, you know, the light at the end of the tunnel. And it kind of feels like that for you. But at the same time, there's new leaves sprouting on this tree, which means part of your growth, like, it's already taking place. You will come back stronger, Cancer. I do believe that for you. And if this reading resonates, let me know. That's where I'm going to leave your reading here today. I feel like I've kind of just waffled on towards the end there. I'm not sure why. It just felt like that's what I needed to do. And until my next video, Cancer, take care.